And welcome to Frazier Field. Ladies and gentlemen, a little soggy, a little wet, but hey, we're New Englanders, and that's all that matters here. Back in action. Little cross-sign rivalry. Lynn Tech swinging a drive right off the bat towards center field. That's going to be a double at least. Maybe a triple. And he'll go in safely with the leadoff triple. Just like that. Hadn't even a chance to sit down yet. Leadoff triple for Mystic Valley. Wow. And welcome to the game. My name is Luby Rattel, bringing you all the action. Didn't even get my lineup card ready yet. Jeez, let me warm up to it. Jeez Louise. Up next is Stover. Pitching for the Tech Tigers is Johan Ortega, the two-sport athlete, the three-point assassin on the basketball team, and the pitching assassin on the mound. Hence the nickname, the Assassin. Little grounder towards first, and easy out right there for out number one. We're a little worried if the game was going to get started off, but the rain tampered down. Sun actually looks like it's coming out, so we're ready to rock and roll here. Crane up to bat. Number 9 for Mystic Valley. Foul ball. And that'll be strike one. Mystic Valley comes in here at 3-4. And Tigers at 3-4 as well. This is a conference game, so this is a biggie right here. One out, runner on third. Swing and a miss. And that'll be our second out of the top of the first. So after a leadoff triple, 2 quick outs, and Tigers can really get out this inning unblemished here. They're going to call it a strike. I thought it was a little bit on the outside. Swing and a drive! Out towards left field, though. Not enough air under it. And that'll be the third out after a leadoff triple. 3 outs consecutively. And that, listen, ladies and gentlemen, we just dodged a bullet right here. And the Tigers are rocking and rolling, going down to the bottom of the first. And welcome back. Bottom of the first. Jared Moore will be leading off for the Tigers. Feeling in pretty good shape here after a soggy morning and afternoon. Moore will be up to bat for the Tigers. On the outside, call that strike one. I'll tell you what, I think the umpire's a little wider strike zone here today. Call that for strike one. Ball down low. Count even 1-1. Score 0-0, bottom of the first. Foul ball, strike 2. Tigers in home white and red lettering. And Mystic Valley might be a little confusing on TV. They're also in home white, but it's maroon lettering. Count 1-2. On the outside, even count 2-2. On deck is Jordani Diaz. Right to the shortstop. Throws to first. And in time, out number 1. Jordani Diaz will be up to bat for the Tigers. Tell you what, if you're a sports fan, this is like heaven. Between the Bruins, Celtics, Red Sox, this is a fun time to be a sports fan. Ball one. Red Sox, sorry, seem to be picking up the slack a little bit after a rough start during the preseason and a rough start during the, I'd say, about first 15 games or so. It seems to be turning around at least a little bit. Ball on the outside. Oh, they're going to call that a strike. Ouch. Down the hole quickly, 0-2. And battles right there. That's going to fall foul. Good job right there. Catcher was asking for an outside pitch and got the pitch where he wanted it, but good job by Diaz just hanging on there. Good bat up the plate. Still strike two. One out. Bottom of the first. Count 0-2. And he's battling right there. It's going to be a foul ball. You know, I've always wondered if a ball goes foul here in the stands in high school baseball, do the fans get a chance to keep the baseball? We're going to go to the newbie research team. We're going to figure that out during the between innings and figure out the answer. Foul ball. He's battling right now. Just got to be a little more patient right there. That was right down the middle. Had he been a little half a second patient, that probably was going the other way. So 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's out number two. Good rip, though. Just can't catch up to the fastball. Up to bat, the meat of the lineup now, Johan Ortega. Ortega had a fantastic season for the Tigers during basketball season, a senior. Definitely one of our best athletes. Outside ball one. And knock on wood here, it looks like the rain's going to let up. I was checking the weather forecast. It said it was going to taper off around 5 o'clock. So I think we might be in the clear. Get it? Clear. Right down the middle. Good play by the shortstop. Throws to first. And he's going to be out. So, 1-2-3 inning. After the first, all tied at 0. On to the second. Welcome back. Top of the second inning. All tied at 0 here. Up to bat for Mystic Valley is number 34. Paris. Two balls, one strike. Here, top of the second. Big game, big conference game for both teams. That's strike two. So I had a chance to talk to some people from the newbie research team who talked to some people from the athletic department. They told me that the baseballs that go onto the stands do come back. Swinging a drive out towards center field. Will it drop? No. Great catch right there by the center fielder. Is that Jared? Excellent catch right there. Good hustle. The baseballs that do go out into the stands, they are returned to the field. So if a little 5-year-old catches a baseball, it gets yanked out of his hand. By the athletic director. And the game shall go on. But from what I hear, he does get a lollipop in return. Ortega. And they're going to call that a ball. 2-0, 2 balls, no strikes. One out here, top of the second. Ball on the outside. They're going to call that strike.
It's
2-1 count here. Outside, 2-2 count, count even. Check that 3-1 count, hitters count right here. Right down the pipe, full count. Full count right here.
I'm going home. Quit. He can do this. He's watching.
Right towards the pitcher. And that should be an easy out. Throws to first. Good play right there by Johan. 2 outs here. And listen, after giving up an opening triple, he's retired the last 5 batters.
Not for you. I'm going to the bathroom. You're on this.
Oh, wow. That's Arizona heat right there. Swing and a miss. You know, it's funny, whenever I come here to Frazier Field, I always think of the old independent baseball days with the North Shore Spirit. Great rivalries with the South Shore Brockton Rocks, with Dennis Earl Cam Boyd. Some of the legends who played back when independent baseball. I'll tell you what, around like between 2003 and 2007 was pretty popping. Good time to be a baseball fan. It was also a good opportunity to watch baseball at a high level for a cheap price. Those to first, and that'll do it for the top of the second. Johan really developing a rhythm right here, retiring the last 6 batters. So that'll do it for the top of the second. On to the bottom of the second. And we're back here, bottom of the second inning. Up to bat for the Tigers. That is Bryce Wickham, the cleanup hitter. Count 1-1. Now 1-2, 2 strikes, 1 ball. Call that 2-2. From up here, it looks like the umpire has a wider strike zone. That's a full count right here. 3-2. Leadoff walk. The Tigers have something going here. Let's see if they try to manufacture a run and get a steal or something. Both of these pitchers are going pretty well. So it'd be interesting to see if they're going to try to manufacture a run. Maybe steal a base here, get a runner in scoring position, and try to get force the issue through here with some runs. And he has a good lead on first. Let's see if he'll steal. Pitcher's not really looking much his way. Ball 1. Foul ball. Looks like that hit his shin, but he's a fighter. He'll be fine. That's Byron Garcia, junior for the Tigers. And it's a bunt right there. And that's the concept you want. You want to manufacture a run. Now you have runner in scoring position. And any hit towards right field will probably get him home. So let's see what they do here. See if they bring the outfield in a little bit. Strike one. Dominic at bat for the Tigers. Strike two. I'll bring the runner to third. So 2 outs though. So they'd rather get the out than get the runner at third, because now the sacrifice fly is not bringing home a run now. So good job by Mystic Valley getting out of this jam right here. Well, possibly getting out of this jam. Runner on third. Chris Tejada up to bat now for the Tigers. Bottom of the second inning. Here at Frazier Field. I was up high, swung at a ball right there. That's a strike right there, but it's got to be a little more patient. And, it might be picked off, and he will be picked off. What's the call here? They're going to call him safe. Ooh, that was a little too close for comfort. Almost a pickoff play at third. Count even, 2-2. 2 outs, bottom of the second, 2-2 count. Make a wish. Full count. Here we go.
3 balls or 5 is 2.
And they're going to call that a strike, which is a whole bunch of malarkey.
Swing the bat.
So, after 2, all tied at 0, on to the top of the third. And welcome back, top of the third inning. Johan,
Who's BJ?
the pitcher for the Tigers. Foul ball.
Always out.
Tech Tigers versus the Mystic Valley Eagles. I'm New Barreto. I want to thank the Dream Team doing a great job once again. Jefferson and Aya. And Jacob Delvin. That's a 50 Cent thing I try to do. I don't know if you guys remember G Unit. It was so whenever I say Jacob's name, it's Jacob. I'm so 2007.
Referee.
Count 2-2. Tell you what, Johan's been really rolling here in this game. Gave up a leadoff triple, but after that, zeros across the board. Full count here, 3-2. That's going to be strike 3 right there. And we've been saying the whole game, umpire has a wider strike zone. So it's something that pitchers and batters have to adjust to. I will say I don't agree with the strike zone, but it has been consistent. That's one thing that's all a player or a coach wants to ask for is consistency. Swing and a miss. That's one way to get a strike right there, swing and a miss. Well, Chance, just want to congratulate Lynn Tech Skills USA. They community service team finished in first place in the state Then moving on to nationals. American Spirit finished third, and we had at least about 40 total participants who competed in various competitions. Out towards center field, and out drop for a hit. And he's going to stretch it for a double. And leadoff double right there. Runner in scoring position. 1 out, runner on second.
First time they go on base all year.
Story will be up to bat. Leadoff hitter for the Eagles. Runner on second now. Johan takes a look at second. Throws. And it's going to be a strike. Like I mentioned before, about 40 participants from Lynn Tech competing in TV production, pre-engineering, program web, electrical, pop fly. Let's see, that's enough to bring him to tack to third. It won't be. That's 2 outs right there. And again, they can get out of a jam, run on scoring position, but we have 2 outs. But definitely a great time during the competition, competing with some of the best students across the state. And Lynn Tech definitely held their own. So I just want to give a kudos out to the kids. Pop fly. And they'll do it. I'll tell you what, the composure by Ortega is just really awesome. I mean, get off a leadoff double and just retires the next 3. I'll do it for the top of the third. On to the bottom of the third. And we're back here. Number 50, Kenny will be at the bat for the Tigers. Kenny Moore up high.
You got ice for that.
Atlanta grass is cold though.
That's 1-1.
Who decided white was a good color for baseball uniforms?
So it's time for our trivia question. As you know, CC Sabathia that's a strikeout right there. 1 out. CC Sabathia, pitcher for the New York Yankees, just recently had his 3,000th strikeout. And the question is, will he be in the Hall of Fame? CC Sabathia, obviously World Series winner, Cy Young Award winner, 3,000 strikeouts. So the question is, who is the only other pitcher, pop fly, and looks like that will go foul. Who's the only other pitcher with 3,000 strikeouts that is not in the Hall of Fame?
Kurt Schilling.
We're going to reveal that answer in the bottom of the 4th.
He's gonna edit you right out.
Am I right?
Was that a strike too?
Count 0-2.
Unless there's 2, and then it's not. Too many rules. Too many rules.
And that's going to be a ball right there. Count 1-2. Up to bat for the Tigers. That's number 16. I'll tell you what, shows his power right there, but the other way, and that'll be a foul ball. Nathan Wickham. He's the catcher for the Tigers. Swing and a drive out towards left field. And it's going to drop. He's going to stretch that for a double. It's going to be close. Safe. Oh, Nelly. She's Louise. Gets on with a double right there, 1 out.
So much more interesting.
Jared Moore now going to try to drive home this run, the leadoff hitter for the Tigers. Probably should have ran a little harder. But nonetheless, it is a double, so great job by him getting on base. So Jared can bring home this run right here. It's going to be ball 1. It's funny, I was talking to Edward Cravens during a softball game. He was talking about baseball talk. And baseball definitely has a different type of language. Here we go, kid. That a boy. Good swing. Nice check. Here we go. Very short. Something you can remember very quickly. It's a different type of culture. Swing and a drive. And that's going to drop. And that's going to bring home a run. He's going to stretch it for a double. And he's going to bring that to third base. He's going to get on after an error right there safely. And that'll go down as an RBI double, and he'll get on third on an error. Score 1-0. Tigers strike first. Diaz will be at the bat now for the Tigers. Still 1 out, so a pop fly deep in the outfield will get home this run on the sack. On the outside, and 1-1. Ball 2.
You can do this. You can go home and figure out the score.
I mean, really, any hit towards the right field, a grounder will probably get him home as well. Or a wild pitch will do it too.
Good block.
There you go.
Count 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. A little nibbler sneaks out to the outfield, brings home another run. I'll take it. Wasn't strong, but good enough. So Diaz brings home, has an RBI single, scored 2-0, and Tigers now are really rocking and rolling. So bottom of the third, scored 2-0. Tigers up against Mystic Valley. Again, this is a big conference game, so big game for both teams. And takes second easily without even a throw. So runner in scoring position again. 1 out. So any hit right here towards right field will probably bring him home. Ortega, he was swinging for Manning Field on that one.
A little bit. It's okay. You used to it. Did you not make it? No, it's gonna be like really good.
Swing and a miss. Just can't quite catch up with it. 2 strikes. He's chasing them right now. That's strike 3. Yohan's frustrated, but he'll get another chance. So 2 outs here. Bryce will be up to bat. And sinks out to the outfield. That's going to bring home a run right here. He'll get in safely right there. Great job. That's Diaz. Great base running. Score 3-0. And Tigers, 3 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd. 3 runs, bottom of 3rd. Make a wish. Up next to bat will be Byron Garcia. Byron, he's been on varsity since sophomore year. Two outs here, bottom of the 3rd. Count 1-1. That's going to be another strike right there. That's going to be a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oh, wow. What a powerful hit towards left field. Frozen rope. Runners down 1st and 2nd. Good at bat right there. Good swing. That's good baseball.
Job, Marissa.
Good baseball right there. Being patient on the count. Nice, strong swing towards left field. Gets a visit from the coach. And listen, relatively speaking, it's 3-0. I mean, he's pitched a pretty good game, but maybe needs to just get a little talking to, just kind of calm his nerves a little bit. But overall, good game. But just running into a little jam right now. So it looks like the pitcher just trying to get a little mud off his foot.
Are baseball coaches supposed to wear like baseball uniforms?
So back to action here. Dominic will be at bat, number 27. Dominic Gorodino, excuse me. That's fair right there. That's as good as a bunt. It's the same thing as a bunt. And goes off. An error on the first baseman. Run scores. 2 will score. And he'll go to 3rd. Wow. Gets on an error. Clears the bases. Just as good as a bunt right there. And just like that, this game is wide open. 5-0. Wow. The floodgates right now are opening for the Tigers. So 2 outs here. Number 7, Chris Tejada. We're going to try to talk to the newbie research team during between innings and find out what's an official game, just hypothetically, if it were to rain. How many innings would be an official game? According to newbie research team, they're saying 5 innings. We'll give a shout out to Lisa Bellama. Did a great job on the scorekeeping. Like one of the best scorekeepers this side of the Mississippi. And they're going to say he was safe. So that's 6-0. Tell you what, when it rains, it pours. Hopefully not literally. So 6-0 here, bottom of the third. Tigers are really, really finding their rhythm. And big number Kenny Moore will be up to bat for the Tigers. Tell you what, one of my favorite games last year was an extra inning after. Probably was about 12 innings. Kenny had the game-winning hit. Everyone went nuts. We were here till about 10:15 or so. Awesome game.
I prefer to. Yeah, new pitcher.
So we're going to take a quick break. It's a quick pick and change. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. And we're back here. Kenny Moore will be at the bat for the Tigers. And pitching change for Mystic Valley. We'll get his name in a little bit. We'll see who it is. Count now 1-1. Little grounder. Nice play right there out to first, and I'll do it. But not after 6 runs, on to the top of the fourth. Tigers up 6-0. And welcome back here. Top of the fourth inning. Tigers up comfortably 6-0. So back to our trivia question. Trivia question is as followed. CC Sabathia recently had and frozen rope out to the second baseman. Easy out right there. For out number 1. CC Sabathia, pitcher for the New York Yankees, recently had his 3,000th strikeout. The question is, who is the only pitcher with 3,000 strikeouts that is not in the Hall of Fame? Other than, obviously, CC Sabathia, who is still active. The answer to that question is Curt Schilling of the Boston Red Sox. Curt Schilling has 3,000 strikeouts, 3 World Series rings, is not in the Hall of Fame. Probably should be. I know Curt Schilling sometimes gets in trouble for what he says, but his stats are undeniable. And probably will eventually get in the Hall of Fame. Everyone remembers the bloody sock back in 2004, one of the more gutsy performances in Boston sports history, really. You know, everyone talks about Willis Reed and coming from the New York Knicks and playing on an ankle, but what Curt Schilling did, he played basically on one leg and dominated. So I'd like to think he'd be in the Hall of Fame eventually. Foul ball, and that's out towards Lynn Tech right there. No one's getting that baseball.
Very well.
2-2 count. Top of the fourth. And, wow, pitch right there.
No, Judy. Personal day. I've seen this.
Out towards center field. Is it going to drop? No. Nice catch right there. 2 outs. Whitcomb will be up to bat for the Tigers. Check that. I apologize. That's wrong team. And hit by a pitch right there. Number 19, Hickey, will be up to bat for Mystic Valley. So Frazier Field, also the home of some good college ball. They play it during the summertime. Great facility, obviously. Good opportunity to watch some good baseball during the summertime. And he's going to be safe, it looks like. And he'll be safe right there. Close call. Nice steal right there. So a runner in scoring position. And Hickey up to bat.
Sorry, teenage daughter, but I was fine. She keeps going. I'm sure you know what that's about.
1-1.
Strike one.
20. Well, she's a teenager when she's 40.
On the outside, then call that another strike. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Throws to third, and they hit him. And what are they going to call here? They're giving him the base, thus the score. The ball hit him going to third. Umpire gives him the base, and that next base is home. So your score is 6-1. Wow. Just as you draw it up. That was a bizarre play. And gets a strikeout. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And that'll do it for the top of the fourth, on to the bottom of the fourth. And we're back here. Bottom of the fourth. Tigers up 6-1. Mystic Valley had a score on a base throwing error, we'll call it. I don't think that run was necessarily earned.
Really bothering me that much. I think you'll get over it. Why do you? I don't play with the whole thing. As long as I know what's happening, I don't. He must be. We just remind him to do this. What was that? Strike?
Strike two. Count 2-2. Pop fly. And that is a long foul ball.
We don't do that. Can't teach sportsmanship when you don't know what's going on. You want me to teach you the phrase that lays with cherries?
I remember back in the day, I used to do some in high school. I used to work for the Brockton Rocks. Strike three right there. And one of the biggest rivalries that the Brockton Rocks had was the North Shore Spirit. And it was the first time in my life where I saw a bench clearing brawl. That was so cool. To this day, probably the best job I've had. Where my job was, when they scored a home run, I throw T-shirts into the crowd. Like, how cool is that? I mean, granted, it played $7.50 an hour. I need something a little better than that. Wasn't going to raise a family and pay a mortgage with it. But that was a fun job. Ball two. Count 2-0. Jared Moore up to bat for the Tigers. And takes a strike. One out here, bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Evens up the count right here. And strike 3. Now time for our second trivia question. We're going to reveal that in the top of the 5th. Trivia question is as followed. Which former Boston Celtic was also part of a minor league baseball organization? I'll repeat that. Which former Boston Celtic was also a part of a minor league baseball organization? Could have played either sport. We'll reveal that answer in top of the 5th. Two outs here. And pop fly is going to be a foul ball. Two strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 4th. Once again, I want to thank the great dream team here, Jefferson and Jacob, doing a great job on camera, part of the TV Media Dream Team. And that's strike 3. And he's to throw out to first for I'm not sure why. He dropped the 3rd strike. I didn't see the drop, so check that. So nonetheless, on to the top of the 5th inning. Tigers up 6-1. And we're back here. Top of the 5th, Johan still dominating. It's going to be a tough play. And he's going to be out. Oh, what a play right there. What a pick by Ortega. Wow. I didn't think he was going to make that one. Great pick. Great throw. Better catch. That's 1 out right there. That's good baseball. That's going to be ball 1. So the answer to the trivia question. Questions is which former NBA player, specifically the Boston Celtic NBA player, played in a minor league organization? That's going to be a 2nd out right there. A lot of years you played in the first one. The answer to that is Danny Ainge. He could have easily had a career at the Toronto Blue Jays, but chose to play basketball. I think that was a good decision. A couple of championships later as a player and general manager. Speaking of that, we do want to wish Danny Ainge a fast and speedy recovery. He had a minor heart attack, actually, during the Milwaukee Bucks game. Or during the series. I'm not sure if it was during the game, but at least during that series. So wish him a speedy recovery. So 2 outs here. 1 strike. Ortega's just rolling right now. Had a bit of a scare initially, gave up an opening triple, but he's really settled down. Cool, calm, controlled, calculated, confident. Boston Red Sox having a bit of a rough start, but like I said before, pop fly is going to be strike 2. The more these pop flies go back, the more happier I get that I park my car a little further away. No worse than walking back to your car with a little gift inside. Great pick right there. Great play. 1, 2, 3. And that'll do it On to the bottom of the fifth. And welcome back here. Bottom of the fifth inning. Ortega, the pitcher for the Tigers. Tell you what, he's had one heck of a ball game so far, giving up only one earned. Actually, you know, that run actually wasn't earned. I'd actually say we'll get to the official books, but I don't think that's going to be counted as an earned run. So he's really been really scot-free other than that opening triple and giving up the double. He's had one heck of a ball game.
Did you email them and tell them you're eating dinner so you got a chair?
Foul ball.
I already have 2 dates though. So I've never seen it.
How do you talk?
That's a strike right there. And that's the first out of the bottom of the fifth.
Pay attention. I see rain.
And good rip right there.
Come on, Bryce.
That's Bryce Wickham.
Shouldn't you be able to pull across teams? Teams?
Strike two.
Oh, is that a strike?
Yeah, sure gonna miss right there. Up next for the Tigers, number 18, Byron Garcia. Byron Garcia, part of the electrical shop. Ball on the outside. Before the game started, there was a, if you just joined us, we were skeptical about how the weather was going to be. But the good news is, number one, this is an official game. And number two, the Tigers are winning. Number three, it's not raining. I mean, it's almost like Christmas here.
Feels like
On the outside, I wouldn't call that a ball. I'll tell you what, I mean, based on what the umpire's been calling, that should have been a strike. 3-1 count, look for probably a strike. A ball he's going to hit right here. There should be a ball right down the plate. He took all the way. 3-1 count is usually a hitter's count. Took all the way. And it's going to be a 2-out walk. Dominic will be up to bat. Giordano. If I'm mispronouncing last name, I apologize. Pick off to first. Safe and plenty of time. Pop fly. Who's going to call it right there? Someone's going to call it. And gets the out. So that'll do it for the bottom of the fifth. On to the top of the sixth. And welcome back.
prom tickets because he's taking Cameron, so he's prom tickets.
Top of the sixth inning.
That's where his class is because he was there about his class too, so he has a level payment on kids. You know what I'm saying?
And that's going to be strike one.
And then his car. They fix it and they give him brakes and 20 tires.
Top of the 6th, Tigers up 6-1. Once again, I'm Lou Barreto. We in the action today. I want to give a shout out to John Hoffman, the whole crew over there, Phil Terrazzoni, doing a dynamite job.
I think I'm gonna take my car tomorrow and do an oil change. I said I need an oil change, but whenever you guys like need to do it, I don't need it like if you're teaching that and you need to do an oil change or something. I won't do it. It costs me the same. I have them do it.
2 strikes here. Ortega's still on the mound. It looks like he's going to try to go for a complete game here. Top of the 6th. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 1 out here. Still going strong. Like, what a freight train. Once again, big conference game for the Tigers. A lot of playoff implications here. Strike 1. Count 1-1.
That might be Tony. Stab him in the
Oh, what a pick again by Ortega. Jeez Louise. 2 outs. Easy, Tiger. Easy, Tiger. Two outs here. Top of the 6th. Tell you what, he's really slapping the leather right here on the field. Very impressive. Strike 1. They're going to say it didn't go. Check this swing. Ball on the outside. I'm going to call that a strike. Is that a ball or a strike? Huh? 3-1 count right here. Expect a fastball. He's going to have a pitch to hit. Needed a strike right there. That was his pitch to hit right there. I mean, you got to take a swing at that. Full count now.
Give me.
Takes all the way. Get to walk. 2-out walk here. Top of the 6th inning. Strike 1, foul ball.
Maybe you should stop playing your game. My inside voice popped out again. Sorry. I said my inside voice popped up. The other day I was walking, and there was I won't say it, there was somebody being a vice principal for the day. And I walked in, not in our building.
And chase that pitch right there.
My eyes and I
Probably would have been
was running
Probably would have been a ball, but swung at it, still battling. And runner will go to second on that wild pitch. You know, one thing I forgot to mention, I apologize, when I was talking about the Skills USA winners, I forgot to mention, in addition to community service, Lynn Tech actually won in community action as well, gold medals. So, community service, a gold medal, and community action, gold medal. So, kudos to our gold medal winners, which is David Barrios, Eric Hernandez, Brian Lopez, Cameron McCush, and Luis Pinheiro. So I want to give them a shout out, and also to the advisors doing a dynamite job, Jason McCush and Claire Price.
Can't pick someone any better than them. It's gonna be Mayor someday. I don't know.
Don't call that a ball. I'll tell you what.
It's an LVTI video.
Run on second now. Top of the sixth, 2 outs here. Pop fly. And that'll do it. Tell you what, Johan once again getting out of a jam unscathed. So I'll do it for the top of the sixth. Score 6-1. And welcome back here. Top of the, check that bottom of the sixth. And Chris Tejada up to bat for the Tigers. One ball, one strike. So Tigers really, I mean, they had one big inning. That was the third inning. We scored 6 runs. It really opened this game to a lead that Tigers have not relinquished. It's a big conference game.
Only the black ones, buddy. You should go to the eye doctor.
Full count here. 3-2.
I'm gonna highlight them for you so you know which ones they are.
Little grounder out to the first baseman, and I'll be an out. Kenny Moore.
I think I had him in element and preschool.
Kenny is the left fielder for the Tigers.
He was a pitcher, that's the other one.
Check that right fielder.
Bob.
Ball up high. So he might take all the way right here. And his teammates are saying good eye, apparently.
I don't know enough about baseball.
He'll probably take all the way. And he's up on first for a walk. I never see a team more excited for a walk.
It was $100 bet. you got me. Probably put somebody to run for him in a minute. Hey, fool. Hold on, I'm gonna tell someone to jump you in the parking lot.
Ball up high.
Did you hear Trayvon's flag over for him? Yeah, they still throwing the ball around. It was almost coming. I don't know if it's on. Mostly a mess.
Foul ball.
His car got up with Ninja, and they stole all her money for the car. She stole $200 for her class years. I felt bad for her. I don't even know what year was her class years.
1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Run on the first.
I'd probably be too stressed right now. He's a pain in the ass.
Strike. Foul ball. That's killing me. Right. Full count here. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. Tigers up 6-1. Foul ball. All up high. Runners now on first and second. Up to bat is number 9, I believe. That's Jared Moore. Couldn't quite see if it was number 8 or number 9. But Jared Moore will be up to bat. A little mound visit here.
Cinco de Mayo and it's freezing. Fan club down there.
Fans all fired up. AKA players. Fired up here for the game.
They're all looking for the
Pop fly. Who's going to call it? Second baseman calls it. That's out number 2. Good presence of mind. Look towards first base. Try to get the pick off. Up next will be Jordani Diaz. Outside, ball 1. I was reading an article this week that it said 2019/2018 sports year could be the first time in any sports history that all 4 major teams could legitimately win the championship. We're already halfway there with this, with the Red Sox and Patriots. Pop fly. It's going to be a tough play. Can't make it. So, Patriots and Red Sox already there with their victories in the Super Bowl and World Series, respectively. Celtics and Bruins are both in the final 8. So, history could be made soon. As I say that, this is on tape delay. Let's hope the Bruins don't blow it against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Good job battling right there. Foul ball. Little grounder. And that'll do it. So Tigers going to try to close this one out here. Top of the 7th. And it looks like Ortega will be on the mound to shut this one down. And welcome back to, we have so much fun here in the press box. Top of the 7th here. Johan is going to try to close out the game. I mean, one heck of a game. I mean, no earned runs. 1 run's on the board, but that was unearned. Just dynamite game. As I say, that hits a pitcher. Hits a batter, excuse me. It's all right. Just shake it off. And one thing he is good at is, once he gets to a jam, at least in this game, any jam he's gotten into, he's been able to stay mentally tough and get through it. Manager saying 1 run at a time, just kind of see what happens. Swing and a miss. A little off-speed stuff right there. Wild pitch, running down in scoring position. Outside, and call that a ball. Pop fly, right fielder. Doesn't get it. So runners down the corners. That was Kenny Moore with the error. So runners on the corners, no outs here. Tigers up 6-1, top of the 7th. Runner takes second, and no one's there covering. So he gets on safety. So now runners on second and third. 1 hit brings home 2 runs. Nice play right there. Tries to get the double. Good presence of mind. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Ball on the inside, can call that a ball, so it'll be 1-1, count even. Swing and a miss. Wild pitch. Run comes home. Scores 6-2 now. Right now, they're more concerned about outs than runs. They got to get outs. So, 1 and 2, 2 strikes here. Little grounder. Johan launches to first, gets the out, 2 outs. Score 6-2. Top of the 7th, 1 more out. Pop fly, sky high, light, tower, power. And goes for strike 1.
Class of 2020 t-shirt and sweater. Sneakers.
Down to their last strike. And that's ball game. Checkmate point game. Tigers. 6-2. Come on, victorious.
When am I getting paid?
Great job by the whole dream team here. Great job by Jefferson, Jacob, Lisa Bellamar, and Adolph Gratial. Tigers come up victorious 6-2. For everyone here in Fraser Field, I'm Newbie Red Toe. Tigers win 6-2 over Mystic Valley. Good night, everybody. Godspeed. Whatever that means.